The only person in this draw that is wrecking absolutely everybody is Anna Bright. Anna Bright and Riley Newman yesterday didn't even give up 5 points in a game. And today, Anna Bright and Annalie Waters are wrecking everybody. They've only given up 7 in one game. So other than her, the margins have been ridiculous. I can't wait to see this one.
Jessie Irvine serving. Here we go.
Point.
And first point here to Irvine and Kawamoto. Jackie Kawamoto, former Dayton tennis star, alongside her sister Jade. Right down the middle from Kawamoto.
I mean, there was some indecision on some balls in the middle there between Irvine and Kawamoto, and then the short hop defense of Jessie Irvine is just so picturesque, and then just a violent finish there. So this is a really nice start for these two.
Johnson, that is in.
And interesting, you don't usually see a side switch this early. Parenteau started on the left side, and already they've switched Georgia Johnson over there.
Teeing off. See the defense, though, of Parenteau. She is like a wall. Finally, Irvine avoiding that kitchen line and getting it done.
Yeah, I've got a wrecking ball for the wall, and that is the Irvine finish. The other thing, we're going to see better defense today, Drew, because it is warmer out. So the ball will play a little slower, and you will see more of these great rallies. Oh, and filth. Jessie's got that shot where she reaches that paddle, extends it all the way out, and you think that's got to go cross court, and just drags it across the ball inside out. Just beautifully executed.
Point.
That ball hit long from Johnson, so a point.
3-0.
And now it's 3-0.
Second serve.
Also think of history of these players. Parenteau and Irvine, once a very formidable team in women's doubles.
Yeah, short-lived. We thought that was going to be one of the dream teams of last year, and it just didn't work out for whatever reason. So Jessie's played with quite a few people. Had some good results with Anna Bright last year, that's for sure.
Point.
Hit just long from Kawamoto.
And the winner of this match will play the winner of our match on grandstand right now, which is very close between Smith and Kovalova and Fudge and David.
Point.
So if Irvine and Kawamoto are
2-3-1.
on the odd, they will not switch. So they will stay.
Mostly the switching planned beforehand, or just kind of a feel thing throughout the match?
So that's 100% a strategic decision. Jessie Irvine does not want to run into a problem of switching it. So very comfortable playing on both sides. So we're not going to run into a problem trying to make a volley on the move. That is 100% the way they will play this, unless something really strange is happening. When they're on even, they'll play the sides they prefer.
Georgia Johnson.
Yeah, a little unlucky for Jackie Kawamoto there. Had a good chance at a speed up, but went off the net, and Johnson's paddle was ready.
First lead for Parenteau and Johnson, 4-3. how about this? Oh, yes.
You want to know why people love women's doubles? It's right there, Drew. Just tremendous defense and offense on both sides.
5-3-2.
Kawamoto just couldn't quite find the range on this last swing right there.
Side out.
So you see with the ball back, Irvine goes back to their preferred choice of her on the right side of the court.
Point.
Into the net from Parenteau.
Kawamoto will be bringing big topspin at the kitchen line with all of her dinks, trying to push Johnson and Parenteau back off the line. Did a great job there.
Point.
That's hit wide. Talked about the improvement, the trajectory of Georgia Johnson, how fast she is just emerging on the Carvana PPA Tour. And at some point you go from asking other players, hey, you want to be my partner, to a bunch of players coming to you,
for
I
sure.
imagine.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, obviously, it's nice to have one of the best players in the world share an address in J.W. Johnson, her brother.
Parenteau, Kawamoto, and that shanked off the paddle of Johnson out of bounds.
Yeah, another one of the great teenagers is Georgia Johnson. Just so much upside in her game, too. And she gets to practice with great players. And as she said in the interview before going to Sunday, she gets to see those hands of her brother. I mean, to work on your game and drill with somebody who is that fast is a huge advantage for her.
Point.
Can't lift that one. It's a point for Irvine and Kawamoto. 7-5 here in game one.
Now, what happens when you play a team like Irvine and Kawamoto is you got to hit 11 winners on a point, and they're going to just keep grinding and making shots.
Side out.
So now here's Catherine Parenteau to serve.
So if I'm Parenteau and Johnson, I'm like, good. They are on odds, so they're not going to be playing the side they prefer. So let's take advantage of it.
Second serve.
Short that time from Johnson. Second serve here from Georgia.
So now a switch back. So this is the chess, not checkers part of the show right here.
Jesse Irvine.
Whoa.
Wow. Hits that one a little wide.
Georgia thought the point was over when she hit a ball that was going 4 feet deep off her paddle, but it deflected in such a weird way it stayed in, and they end up getting out the door.
Yes, ma'am. 6-7-2.
Irvine, is it in? Don't think
It is
so.
not. Yeah, you just heard her say middle of the court. She had the two-handed backhand ready to just absolutely tattoo it, and she did, but too much angle wasn't needed there.
7-all now. And there's Georgia Johnson.
Nice job of taking a Kawamoto. When you do hit so much topspin on all your dinks, some of those every once in a while will stay just a little deep. You got to be able to reach in and finish off that ball. And Georgia Johnson and Catherine are making a run, and this is again with Irvine and Kawamoto on an odd number playing in this court positioning.
Starting to really pick up the pace. Georgia Johnson starting to feel it. And there's Irvine hitting it into the net. It's 10-7, just like that.
7-2.
And a timeout going to be called from Irvine and Kawamoto. So maybe the switching starting to finally take its toll. And we talked about history playing with somebody like Jesse Irvine, Parenteau and Irvine. Sometimes when you play with somebody, you kind of notice those tendencies as their teammate. As an opponent, you may want to try and use that strategy.
Yeah, and I think, you know, they understand each other's games, certainly. But, you know, Kawamoto and Irvine might go, yes, we came into this knowing we don't want to switch when we're on the odd, but they gave up a lot of points there. So Waters and Bright will play Jansen and Jones in one semi. We've got Game 3 going on between Cowie Smith and Lucy Kovalova versus Vivian David and Megan Fudge. They're 1-1 in Game 3, and then obviously we have the match in front of you. So, but it'll be interesting to see. Are they going to be just convicted? We're never switching, or do they switch here? This will tell the story. And they're not going anywhere.
Right at the feet of Parenteau. Can't do anything with it.
7-10-1.
Got to battle back here from a 7-10 deficit. Georgia Johnson right down the middle.
Yeah, and that's where she was incredibly comfortable yesterday, obviously with J.W. Johnson, her brother, to her left.
Side out. Ten, 7-1.
And there it is. Parenteau and Johnson come from behind and eventually explode in Game 1.
Yeah, this is a very weird watch the Jesse Irvine swing at a ball and Jackie well off the line. So when they're in that formation, it just doesn't look as good. They really have to decide, is the switching sides really that big a deal? Because it was definitely a problem for them here in Game 1.
Johnson and Parenteau looking good here on championship court. All right, start of game number 2. Georgia Johnson to put this one in play. See if Kawamoto and Irvine can bounce back here.
Side out. Zero, 1. Second serve.
You're watching the Carvana Arizona Grand Slam presented by Hyundai. Great to have you with us. Drew Felios alongside Dave Fleming on the road to championship Sunday. Incredible pickleball we've seen over the last 3 days.
Side out.
Just wide.
Great job by Parenteau, just rolling that low at the right foot of Jackie Kawamoto.
Second serve.
See the teenager jumping and flipping around there like her favorite TikTok was on.
Point.
And Irvine just a little bit shy that time.
And here comes fast-paced Catherine Parenteau ready to serve
1-0-2.
immediately.
And into the net that time from Catherine. Just watching Parenteau, Dave, she's just such a natural.
0-1-1.
If pickleball were music, she'd be playing a symphony.
Oh, she's so, you know, the word I've used to describe her many times is balletic. I mean, it's just beautiful, the movement.
Point.
And we both apologize, Catherine. I'm going to blame Drew. He introduced the idea of talking about you.
1-1-1.
Jesse Irvine now serving.
Second serve.
So here we go. Kawamoto now tied at 1 apiece.
1-1-2.
Nicely done by Jesse Irvine. Stayed with it.
Yes, so patient and can
2-1-2.
end a point with a one-handed or two-handed backhand. So much power to go with the precision.
Side out.
Side out now coming to Parenteau and Johnson.
One, 2-1.
Irvine has the final say.
Just forget about it. That's the no-go zone right there on Jesse Irvine. Look at the torque she gets on her whole body.
1, 2,
That's
2.
as beautiful a one-handed backhand as you will ever see.
Point.
Also, keep an eye on the grandstand, Dave, in the corner of our eye. Callie
2, 2,
Smith,
2.
Lucy Kovalova battling back, down 4-5 right now. David and Fudge
Point.
have got the lead. That one is a Donnybrook over there on the grandstand. Capacity crowd there as well.
Yeah, they're packed in. Beautiful day. And the players are delivering.
Talked about how Smith and Kovalova maybe got a little something to prove here in Mesa. Great friendship between the two. You see the paddle tap
4-2-2.
as they go to the sideline. So we'll keep an eye on that one as it continues to build here on Championship Court in Game 2. And Jesse Irvine is swinging away.
And a reminder, winner on grandstand plays winner on center.
2-4-1. Point.
Just long from Catherine.
3-4-1.
Catherine can't do anything with that one, so we are tied at 4 here in Game 2.
And that's that penetrating top spin foot. It really pushes you off the line.
Sure.
Hard to short hop that for Parenteau, and now they're going to switch to Georgia trying to deal with that.
Oh, Johnson into the net that time. Let's go back to court on the grandstand. And we've got Smith and Kovalova. They've opened it up now. It's 8-5, Dave, in Game 3.
Yeah, that's one they desperately want.
Second serve.
It's making Fudge with the return there.
5-4-2. Side out.
Misdirected from Kawamoto. Side out now. See that big overhead from Callie Smith. Kawamoto a little inside out. Had Catherine guessing.
4-5-2.
So now 9-5 on the grandstand. Smith and Kovalova closing in. Irvine's got to play it. And wide from Kawamoto.
Yes. 5-5-2.
Stay with the grandstand here because we're at 9-5 in game number 3.
We haven't even played a semifinal yet, Drew.
Nope. Still to come. Coming up on our coverage brought to you by Tennis Channel. And Jesse Irvine right there. And Dave, I think I'm going to name today something to prove Saturday.
Okay.
So many players with something to prove.
I like it.
Georgia Johnson comes up a little short. And another point for Irvine and Kawamoto there, closing in on a game 2 victory here.
9-5-2.
Jesse Irvine again. So we've got game point on championship court. We've got match point on the grandstand. We'll keep an eye on that. Smith and Kovalova on the brink of closing things out.
And Callie Smith missed her serve there on the first chance to close this out. So second chance to do so. Lucy Kovalova to serve.
And right now, Jesse Irvine is swinging a very mean paddle right now on championship court.
And that is 2 match points saved by Fudge and David.
Point. Six, 10-2.
Georgia Johnson serving. Just underway, game number 3. Parenteau and Johnson, Irvine and Kawamoto now in the far court.
Point.
5th match point on the grandstand.
1-0-1.
You got to be kidding me.
How can you possibly be surprised after this day? It's unbelievable. 6th chance here.
Been the story of the day.
Second serve. 2-0-2.
Smith and Kovalova trying to finish it off.
Side out.
Not going to happen just yet. Let's play on.
0-2-1.
So Georgia Johnson serving here.
Point.
I want to say great job not just by all the players but our
1-2-1.
staff here, Tennis Channel, Dave, bringing you the coverage. They've got this entire complex covered.
They do, and how great is it that we can watch the drama on 2 courts, and as it works out, the winners on these courts will play in the semifinals. Right now, they are not thinking about that, but we can.
Side out.
Side out now to Irvine and Kawamoto, leading 2-1.
2-1-1.
Battle of the 3 and 6 seed here on championship court.
Yeah, you've missed nothing on grandstand. There's a timeout.
Catherine, nicely done.
2-1-2.
Second serve here from Kawamoto. Just about to rev up on the grandstand. We'll get back to it here momentarily.
Side out. 1-2-1.
Tell you what, Jessie Irvine has really stepped up her game.
And it's been from that right side of the court where just a more comfortable duo over there.
1-2-2.
Very much so.
Great hands by Jackie Kawamoto to keep that ball just on the sideline.
2-1-1.
David and Fudge have just tied it at 11 apiece on the grandstand.
Second serve.
And game number 3.
Two, 1-2.
Can't get to it. Crowd will gasp in the process.
Yeah, Jesse just can't believe it.
1-2-1. Point.
Just hit long
2-2-1.
by Smith and Kovalova. And once we get match point on the grandstand, we'll head back there.
Point.
Kawamoto plays a ball that was probably well deep, but when you're trying to stay on top of things.
So Kovalova and Smith will advance. And there is Georgia Johnson taking care of business over here. Nip and tuck here in game 3.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we know the winner of this will play Kovalova and Smith in the semis.
Lob up for Kawamoto. Goes and gets it. Kawamoto so cool under fire. I'm telling you, Georgia Johnson gets the better of that exchange.
Yeah, and a little paddle clank after a beautifully played rally by all the players, but Parenteau with the hands, Kawamoto was all over it.
Second serve.
Again, big opportunity here to be able to switch sides up
5-2-2.
4 if Georgia Johnson and Catherine Parenteau can win this rally.
Parenteau speeding things up. Georgia Johnson just had to go a little bit too far to her left that time.
Yeah, Remarkable hands again by Parenteau, because
2-5-1.
Jackie Kawamoto read a bunch of those speed ups throughout those last 3 rallies. Parenteau was ready.
Point.
So when you're the one that puts the ball in trouble, you are able to defend yourself
3-5-1.
because you know what you've just done, but your partner doesn't. That's happened twice now with Parenteau, and Georgia has not been able to dig up a ball at her feet.
And that is on the
Can't
line.
overrule it.
Oh, okay. So the ball's
Referee
called
timeout.
out, and Parenteau was pretty certain what she saw from her vantage point. So it's challenge time, Drew.
All right,
Johnson
first
and
challenge we've
Parenteau
had in
are
this match.
challenging the outcome from the previous rally.
As Johnson
The
and
outcome leaves us at
Parenteau
4-5-1.
want the officials to have another look.
In review.
Benefit of replay on the Carvana PPA Tour, utilized for moments just like this.
Challenge is lost. A timeout is lost by Parenteau and Johnson. We will resume play at 4-5-1. Serving here.
So that ball confirmed as being out. 5-4. And Irvine will now serve it.
Yes.
Jay DeVilliers
Time in.
partnering
4-5-1.
often with Jesse Irvine.
They certainly did last year. They're in the middle of a little break.
Yep.
I think they'll play some later this year.
Tell you what, when Jesse Irvine sees it and can really dial it up, it is tough to put back, isn't it?
Yeah,
5-5-1.
2 hands or 1, and Jackie Kawamoto was the one that able to end the point.
How about this firefight? Speed it up, slow it down. How many different times before Johnson slips?
And what an angle from Jackie Kawamoto.
Welcome back to Championship Court. Something to prove Saturday. We talked about it earlier.
6-5-1.
Annalie Waters, Christian Alshon right now soaking it in.
Everybody wants to watch this pickleball, including the players themselves. Tucked into the packed crowd here at Bell Bank Park in Mesa.
Into the net from Johnson, and right now Irvine and Kawamoto, they're getting the better of those exchanges.
Yeah, and Jackie Kawamoto, as the left side player, has that paddle on the
7-5-1.
forehand side when she sees Jesse attack straight ahead, and she is ready for a pretty good reply from
Second
Parenteau
serve.
right there.
Short on the third shot by Kawamoto,
7-5-2.
and now Jackie will serve it.
Side
And
out.
just kind of caught Irvine a little bit off guard.
Yeah, interesting. You don't ever
5-7-1.
see her like just out of kilter like she was right there.
Just
Second
extends
serve.
that big right hand, though.
Honestly, I didn't think she could reach it without moving her feet.
Man, oh man.
Ridiculous. And again, they're not going to switch.
5-7-2.
So the fact that they're on an odd number is a small opportunity for Georgia and Catherine.
Kawamoto right down memory lane.
Yeah, they weren't able to bounce the ball at all and get them into a pattern.
7-5-1.
Irvine again, Dave. If this score holds, would this be considered an upset?
Not at all. This is a 50-50 match.
8-5-1.
Irvine still in attack mode.
8-5-2. Side out.
So side out here.
A little bit of errors there.
5-8-1.
Creeping up to the finish line. But they are on an even number now, so they'll get to stay. Wow, that was tight on the line there.
Yes. Good hands by Catherine. And Jesse into the nets.
Point.
Not somebody that speeds it up during a dink rally very often at all. Great job by Parenteau because Jackie Kawamoto is sitting on cross-court attacks with that
6-8-1.
forehand. Tremendous hands by Parenteau. That point should have been over.
Right down the middle, nobody's home. Oh, wow.
Clean dink winner at 8-6 in the third.
7-8-1.
I would be going right back there once I get to the kitchen line if I'm Parenteau and Johnson. Make them figure this out.
Kawamoto, well played by Jackie.
Good job by Jackie of saying, I'm okay in the middle, I got it. That's definitely her place to patrol as the left side player. So on that prior ball that went between them, if you were forcing me to say whose mistake, obviously I have not talked to them about how they're playing that ball, but the left side player should have been there.
Yeah, great answer by Kawamoto on that last point. Catherine going right back to that sweet spot.
Yeah, and if the ball is coming cross court, then it is Jesse's responsibility to fill the middle there. It's not always the forehand. It depends on where the prior ball was, and 8-all in the third.
Here we go, Dave. Feels familiar, doesn't it? Oh, Catherine backpedaling that time.
Yeah, it's Jackie Kawamoto's ability to handle the speed ups has been huge in this third game.
Jesse wants to take a swing, and is that in? I think so.
From the volume I heard from Jesse, I'm going to say yes.
Can certainly hear her all around Bellbank Park. Kawamoto and Irvine now a point away from advancing.
10-8-1.
Parenteau looks back at Georgia Johnson, says right here, right now.
Second serve.
Just pinpoint shots by Georgia. Kawamoto.
Oh, she had a great read on that and just wasn't set when she took the big swing at it.
Here we go. Kawamoto puts it away.
Match. Kawamoto.
So it's Jackie and Jesse taking care of business. They got pushed to the brink. They lost game one, but they came back better than ever the next two games.
Unbelievable defense, and then I love when a player is engaged at the kitchen line. Take over the whole court. You know where the ball's going. You know where the next one's expected to be, and you be the one to end it. And Jackie Kawamoto, and there's her identical twin sister Jade right there celebrating with her. That's a great win. My goodness.
The unpredictable here on the Carvana PPA Tour. We'll be right back.